Have you ever looked back on your life as if it were a dream? I feel so well now that sometimes my heart transplant a few years ago feels like a dream. By letting go of our nightmares, our dreams resurrect themselves. Make your personal crisis into a creative opportunity. All at once, I was hit by the major stresses in life: divorce, losing my home, and my life's work at Silent Ground Retreat Center. For 9 months, I tried to turn around my heart failure with alternative and Western medicine. My heart's fire was dwindling. I felt like I was drowning in my own water. I was asked to let go and accept my journey to near death. I wonder, did I choose this path? A big test, a change of heart, a new direction? I believe so. I've experienced the glow and glory of a victorious healing miracle. I like big challenges that further our evolution. My remarkable recovery was enhanced by loving kindness and acceptance, healing touch and joyful movement, and a meditative connection with my higher guidance. Harmonizing the organs of myself and the donor meant a deep cellular, energetic, and spiritual connection. Being so close to death's door opens wide the truth that physical death is not the end. The fear of death dissolves in the trust of my continuous spirit. When I started to meditate, I felt like a volcano of energy going up through my body and spreading through all the channels and moved in patterns. And over a whole 9-month period, I would record all these amazing patterns like the microcosmic orbit and belt channels, thrusting channels, and also many out-of-body experiences. And I felt like I was going down a deep hole, like a deep abyss, darker, 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 darker. And like I went through a fear threshold and went towards the light. And then in that moment of expanding light, all the pain disappeared. I just was in great joy. And when we chanted about the joy and freedom of our consciousness, I can understand that. It was just, aha, yeah, I got it. A friend of ours gave us Mantak Chia's book, Awakening Healing Energy Through the Tao, and we flew down to San Francisco to meet him. And he was very helpful for creating a map, a conscious map of the energy, so Krista could really understand it. And he calmed down in his consciousness and then allowed it more and cooperated with the energy more. Yes, it was very helpful to meet Mantak Chia.
The Taoism regarding the heart, we call the Lord of the organs, is the connections to every part of the whole body. So we said, when the Lord happy, the whole kingdom happy. When the Lord angry, the whole kingdom also get angry, because the heart have a connection, or we call access the power to every single part of the body. Or we can say that the heart have an access power to nearly every cell in the body. Okay, so we also call the heart store the original spirit.
This heart condition that you had was really something that had been brought with you as a seed when you started this life path out again, and was also very intentional by you that you needed to work through this energy. It was really shocking to see you with so much fluid, collecting in your legs, and that you were tired and having such a hard time when I'm so used to seeing you as being so vital and alive, and even through all of that, though, your spirit was still so strong and beautiful.
I don't know if you remember everything that happened around the time, but you were pretty sick. You had what we medically call end-stage congestive heart failure, and in common language, you were on your deathbed. The heart would not work at all, and you had barely days, if not hours, to live.
We went down and saw her at the hospital, and it was a pretty scary sight, for sure. Tubes everywhere. At some point they inserted a little something to keep her heart going, a balloon of some sort. And that was only to stabilize things, and after a few days that had to come out. And I remember the day that it came out, I said, all right, now there's just this little window. We're all waiting for a heart to happen. And walks this young doctor in and says, I think we have a heart for you. Whew.
So you've recovered better than most of the patients, and in fact, I don't think anybody, and I mean anybody, would ever even guess that you were that sick, or that in fact you had heart transplant.
No.
I think you've recovered fully. I think you're in better shape than you were before.
2 years after her heart event, I see my sister, and she's just broken out. She's just shook it loose. She's there as much as ever, and more joyous.
You have to be given lots of credit for going through the whole recovery phase. The sicker you are going in, the tougher the post-operative period, when you really have to get off the bed, when you have no muscles or strength left. And that's at the time when you're full of chemicals and immunosuppression, and your heart is buzzing, and you're weak and you're low in blood, as you were, and then you try to recover your cells. Since you're a vegetarian, you wouldn't eat any meat, so we had to give you other sources of iron and protein. So I think your inner strength contributed significantly to it, and your positive outlook. I can never overemphasize how important it is to have positive outlook on life.
You are working with the energy, and when you started to learn how to smile to the heart and work with the heart, talk with the heart, and it seemed like it accepts it, okay? It accepts it, and the body accepts it. The whole thing is the rejections is a very big problem now.
When they put me under, I smiled to my heart and I filled my whole being with unconditional love. And that was the last moment, before the operation, just feeling it flood every cell in my body, unconditional love.
The first thing we want to do is the inner smile to the heart. So when we're smiling to the heart, and we try to in touch with the heart very deep, very deep, very deep inside. And when the hearts are connecting, it started connecting to every part of the body. So we do the inner smile, and we do the heart sound.
I was given a second wind for a purpose, to inspire others to live with wisdom, love, and compassion. I am so grateful. I feel that having like death on our shoulders, and we're all in line to die, makes us live much richer and deeper lives, and much more grateful for every moment that we're blessed to live on this planet. And if you have something to offer, just let it shine. Yeah, why hold back? Because you could be dead tomorrow. So really let your gifts flow and shine out into the world.